Hey guys, how you doing? I just wanted to talk a little bit about the A-Zoom snap caps. These are the 9mm ones. I just got these, and I happened to watch a video after I got them that a guy didn't really like these. These are solid aluminum with like this little plastic piece, whatever, for the primer. In the past, I've had ones like these. This is the only one I have left, and it's plastic, and if you notice, the rim gets chewed up very easily, and they pop off, and you just have to, I mean, you get, maybe, I don't know, 10 or 20 cycles out of this, and it's the rim is just ripped off. So I don't really have any more than this, just to show you. But these aluminum ones, I thought, hey, that'd be a better deal. And of course, they're more expensive than plastic ones. But what I want to do is I'm going to load one into here. See, I've only got one in here, and I'm just going to keep on cycling it, and see. I'm going to go to at least 50 cycles and see if I see any problems out of it, and I'm going to report back so you can kind of have an idea of if this is something you want to buy or not. Let's get started. Okay, so you can see it. This is after 50 cycles. Now, I don't know how well you can tell, but there is a little dimple where the striker hit. Now, it does kind of look beat up, but that's just the paint. For what I can tell, there's no actual damage to the aluminum. But you see, the rim is the paint is getting taken off of it because of the extractor. And then the rim, of course, it's getting the paint taken off, but I don't feel like it's being deformed. Here, I'll tell you what, I got a new one over here. I do kind of like, it's very smooth, and then it drops down right there. This one, it kind of hits a ledge, and then it drops down. So yeah, that is getting probably smushed a little bit at the rim. But this is 50 cycles, and I have 20 of these things. So if I were to start messing with them, let's say 20 times 50, that is what, 2,000? I would have to do 2,000 loads or racking of the slide or whatever for the 20 that I bought for them to have this much wear on them. 2,000 cycles divided by the 20 rounds I have, that'd be 50 cycles a piece, and you would have this much wear. And it's not doing anything. It's feeding perfectly. Sometimes I was feeding it with the slide closed and then racking it, and then other times I was feeding it at slide lock and then hitting the slide release. But yeah, I mean, they look like they're holding up pretty good, but I guess do another 50 and see if I have any other problems. And this is number 100. Okay, that was now 100 rounds. So on the right, we've got the one that's been cycled 100 rounds, and on the left, we've got a new one I think I've cycled maybe once or twice. But let's see where the wear is. We've got a little bit of wear on the nose. That's probably just hitting the feed ramp. The shoulder right here, yeah, it's got, I mean, it's just a little bit deformed. I mean, just slightly. I mean, it doesn't cause any fitting issues. There's nothing in the gun. It's just the paint pretty much came off. We see we've got the rim is in great shape. It's not bent or broke or anything. It's just the extractor has been is of course very rough on this, and it takes the paint off. The little epoxy primer thing, it's still got a little dent in it just from the striker hitting it. And in the back, the 9mm and A zoom lettering, which was kind of like etched in there. I guess the slide slamming it into the chamber is kind of taking the paint off of that too, because the letters were slightly raised. You know what I mean? But I mean, I'm impressed. That's 100 rounds through this. That means I have 20 of them. So if I did them all equally, 100 times, let's see, it would be, I'm terrible at math. I'm going to embarrass myself. Is that 4,000 cycles I could get out of the 20 rounds I have? Anyway, I'm not going to pretend like I'm good at math or anything. But, yeah, pretty good. I don't have any complaints about it. I guess I could do another video on the rifle ones or the 12 gauge ones, and I could cycle those a bunch of times if you'd like me to. So if you like these videos, let me know.